Welcome back to Tina's Sewing class, and today guys we're going to be working on these butterflies that you see. It's lesson 6. We actually start the sewing process. I hope you have practiced your hand sewing. If you're new to the channel and new to sewing, please go ahead and check out our videos. We have quite a few of them on the basic hand sewing techniques. Alrighty, so the first thing you want to do guys is get a scrap piece of paper, a scrap piece of fabric, grab a piece of scrap fabric and measure 3.5 by 5 inches, and you're going to cut. So it's 3.5. Get your ruler, get a straight edge and measure 3.5 by 5, right? And you're going to cut that 2 pieces of fabric. So here's another scrap piece. Here's another scrap piece. You can lay them together. I like to cut on my grain. I'll teach you about that later, guys. You put them together like that, and you can put a pin to hold it, or you can just go ahead and cut. So I have this already cut out, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sewing them together, hand sewing them together. We're going to leave a little space out so we can turn it. So it's going to be hand sewn. Leave a little space for turning. It's going to be hand stitched from here down and around. Stop here so we can turn it out. Now I'm going to use just a basic back stitch. Remember how to do that? If you don't know how to do the back stitch, please go ahead and watch the video. So I'm going to start here with my fabric together and my thread. Back stitch, remember how that's done? My thread is on my back side of the fabric, and I'm going to hand sew this all the way around, guys. Now you might not be as fast as me. Just take your time. Don't worry about it. The important thing is to get the seams together. Alright, so just keep going. Remember, it's back and forward. You push your needle forward, and you go back and you pick that thread up, so you get a nice permanent stitch. So it's going to hold. And remember, when we're doing our projects, see, nice stitch, not going to fall apart. You want to use the same color thread. I'm using black thread on this one because I want you to see the stitches as we go ahead. So we go back like so, grab the stitches, hope you can see like that. I go forward, come back, grab my, see that? Okay guys, alrighty, we're going on. You want to leave like a 1/2 inch seam allowance. I'm going to turn in the corner, do the same thing, put your needle in, go forward, and you go right back and cover that space to your thread. Alright. Alrighty guys, so this is where we're going to end this stitch. Just going to close it off with a tie. Put my needle under and tie it so it will hold for me. Okay, and this is how you want to end. I'm gonna do it twice and pull it so it holds, and then I clip my thread. There you go. So this is my space for turning. I'm done with my stitch, holds nicely. There you go, guys. Now you want to just clip your end, your corners. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn my push the corners out with your fingers as you turn inside out. There you go. When you get your iron, and you're going to give this a press. Guys, so you're going to press this on both sides. Looking good. So here we go. Fold in half. And you fold again. Grabbing your corners, making sure that they're even. Nicely even out. Okay, so now you're going to take this side, you're going to bring it halfway in like that. Okay, making sure your corners are even. You have a little fold here. And of course, guys, you're going to use thread that's matching. So on this one, you would use white thread. I'm using black so you can see my seams. Okay. Don't make your thread too long, just enough. When it's too long, then you end up knotting your threads a lot. So here you go, you just twist your thread over on your needle for a knot and go down again. Come up one more time. Yeah, go down. And I'm gonna tie this off in the back like this. Just pick that up. Do the same thing. Loop your thread over, pull through. You can do that twice or 3 times. And then you cut, pull, and cut. That holds, won't ravel. Alright, so there we have our first wing all cinched up. Alright, now we're gonna go for our second wing. Alright. Okay, okay. There you go. always measure to make sure they're coming equal, and you're going to do the same thing. Get your needle in from the back. Nice. Very nice. Okay, and this is practicing your stitches. Okay. Getting you sewing. Beautiful. Now this can be a pearl, it can be a bead, whatever you like. I'm just going to be attaching a bead to this for the head of the butterfly. And you come and you knot your thread like that in the back when you're finishing off your stitches. Clip, and that's it. Very nice. There you go, guys, your very own butterfly. Very nice. Beautiful. So remember to keep practicing. Practice your stitch. Practice. This is actually sewing. You are sewing. Congratulations, guys, you're sewing. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you guys are doing. Also, if you have questions, and remember, you don't have to go ahead and purchase fabric. You can use an old shirt, old pants, old dress, scrap fabric for these projects that you don't have to go out and make a big purchase. And remember, the head of your butterfly can be a little like a pearl button or something like that. Anything hold you can find. Okay, guys, glad that you're here. Happy to have you on the channel. And just keep sewing. Just keep sewing. Comment below. Let me know how your projects are going, how these videos are doing for you. If you have questions, I want to hear them. Wonderful, guys. Alrighty, see you in the next video.